Hello everyone, this is Sherwin here from TechOS, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Numerical, which is also known as the calculator without equal due to the fact it doesn't have an equals button, and I'll explore that later on in the video. Now this app retails for free on the App Store, but you can use in-app purchases to unlock other features, which I'll show you in the review. Now the app is universal, so you can download one version which will work on your iPhone, iPad, as well as your iPod Touch. And the app is optimized for all the iPhones and iPads, so it should work perfectly fine. Now, if I open up the app, you'll see a calculator on the screen, which does look familiar to the standard calculator app that comes with iOS. Now, one thing that you'll notice is different, though, is that when you start typing a calculation, it will appear differently. So, if I do something like 1 plus 1 as a simple test, as you can see, it actually comes up with the answer at the top, and what I've done to get there just underneath that, so that's why you don't actually need the equals button. Now, if I swipe from right to left with my finger over the top portion of the screen, as I'm doing now, I can actually go back through and delete different characters, and I can swipe the other way to go back. So I do have that option, which is something you don't get with the standard calculator app. Now, if I do this over the actual calculator key, so over this portion now, it will actually bring me to my history of calculations. So I can tap edit, and I can delete individual ones out, or I can hit clear to get rid of everything from my list, and I can obviously swipe back to go back to the main calculator. Now, as you have probably noticed, my background is the pink, which is the default colour. However, this is where in-app purchases come in. So if you swipe in from left to right on the calculator keys, not the top portion, then you'll switch to the theme selection screen. Now, from here you can choose two free themes, so we have the pink one, or you can click on this orange one to change it to the orange theme. So if I swipe back, as you can see, everything is orange. And you can also pay £1.49 to unlock a whole load of other personalised themes that can help you personalise your calculator. So we've got a few moon ones here, we've got clouds, leaves, we've got some sand, some sort of sun rays, and just a couple of other colours there. So if that's something you're interested in, obviously you could use that. If I scroll down, you'll find some various settings, so I can turn sound on or off. I can turn the percentage key on or off. I'm not sure why you'd want to turn that off anyway. And you can also turn off auto brackets or turn it on. I actually do tend to have it off because there are some times where it can automatically add brackets where you perhaps don't want it to be, so I do tend to keep that on. Obviously you can rotate your device to landscape to access bracket controls when using the calculator. At the bottom you'll just find some developer information, so some links to the developers' social networks, as well as some instructions on how you can use the app. And you'll also find some information about the developers, so each of the individual people who've helped make the app. Now, I will say there's only one downside with the app, and that is you can't actually set it as the default calculator. So if I actually go into Control Center and then I click on the calculator icon, it will take me to the default calculator app for iOS. So that is one downside. However, I guess that is just because of the restrictions Apple do put in place with iOS being a secure operating system. But anyway, if you've got any questions or comments, do put them down below. If you have an app that you want to be reviewed, do let me know. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more App of the Weeks. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.